All right. What is going on, everyone? So we are here on a new episode of the Aaron and John Show, and it's a little different this week, guys. It's a little different. So normally you see Aaron, and then you also see myself, but there's no Aaron this week. The reason why is because he is out on tour, or tour, however, well, I don't know. How do you say it? Tour? Tour? Yeah. Put the little mic.
Either one, I feel like works.
Oh yeah, either one works. It's just like some people are like very anal about those kind of things.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. I call it tour.
Tour? Yeah. Tour?
Like route and route.
Yeah, route and route. But yeah, he's out and about. I believe tonight he is performing in Oklahoma City. So if you're there, by the time you hear this, the show is already over. So it won't matter. But yeah, so tonight I wanted to keep lately, normally when Aaron leaves, I just kind of do my show by myself, and then that's kind of it. We don't really worry about anything else. Mm-hmm. But I thought we should start keeping this going a little bit more. I should at least. So what I would do is I'd at least like bring people in. And so this is one of my first or second episode with a special guest. Mm-hmm. So you want to say hi to the audience?
What up?
What up? So how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this. I know I totally asked you last minute.
Oh, it's no problem. I talk a lot, so might as well put it to use.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I know you do podcasting stuff as well. Yeah. And so talking on the microphone is not going to be as weird, because it's one of the weird things is asking people to do this who normally don't speak in front of a microphone. Yeah. And so they're like, well, I guess, but what do we talk about? I'm like, it's like anything, it's a conversation. It's just anything. You won't have to worry about anything like that. That's not your job. Your job is just to sit there and react to whatever we're doing or whatever we're talking about.
Yeah. Whenever I did do podcasting with Saying Saturdays.
There you go.
I'm used to having a table mic. Whenever I did do podcasting with Saying Saturdays, we would have guests that would they'd be all for it, and then they just flake out on us last minute, because it is kind of intimidating talking in front of a mic.
Yeah, I can understand. I think probably the weirdest thing for people is hearing themselves back. Yeah. In the earphones, because that's one of the big things you do have to get used to. But I don't know, it's a fun thing to do. It's not that hard. It's just you do the same thing. You go and you have beers with your friends. Mm-hmm. And then this is just the same thing, but you're just recording it, and you happen to just have a bunch of 1,000 lights upon you and
post it for everyone to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just you guys.
Yeah. So
it's a little different.
I don't know. It's not that bad. But
it's cool. I mean, podcasting has replaced. I don't even watch TV anymore. I just watch podcasts all day. Usually, it's about gaming and sports. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't even watch TV. It's just YouTube. I'm looking at my favorite podcasters, what they have to say. It's just, I don't know. I like that different opinion, the different.
Mm-hmm. What kind of podcasts do you listen to?
So I listen to a sports podcast called Ticket TV. I listen to Fanon International Boxing, 7A Sports TV, Black Fight Fan. PlayStation, What's Up PlayStation, Jay Bari, and there's one more, Persona Gaming. Okay. So stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah. So you're really into the gaming and video games and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the type of video game stuff that you do?
I play a lot of open world games.
And what does that mean, open world? I don't know. I only play Madden. Yeah. That's it. That's all I play.
Yeah, I don't really play sports games. I like watching football, but as far as playing football games, I don't really. I'm bad at them.
Right.
Excuse me, sorry, the beer. But like an open world game is basically when they just drop you in this world, mm-hmm. and the one that I'm playing right now is Outer Worlds, and so they just drop you in this world. You're a part of this colony of people that were killed off because the board was trying to take over, because they're trying to make colonies and shit in space. Mm-hmm. It's a lot, But so basically you just build a character. You build whatever kind of character you want. You can have a character. My character specifically is like very charismatic, good with guns, and can lockpick shit and steal shit.
Okay.
So you can build your character however
what's this
you
game?
want. Outer Worlds.
Outer World.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
it's open face world? Open face game?
Open world game.
So what does that mean? Like you can just interact with everything?
Yep. Everything is interactive.
Okay.
There's this giant map, and you go to these different places. There's a whole world building, different colonies. It's basically like, it kind of makes fun of capitalism and like things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the gameplay and how well they make the game. The stories are fun. But yeah, it's just good. But yeah, good. I've been playing that one. Like, sadly, it's kind of embarrassing. I played it for like 7 hours straight on Saturday.
Nice. How do you sit down and play something for 7 hours?
Because right now I'm not working, so I'm taking advantage. I'm about to get this job at a library. But until then, I am taking advantage and trying to beat this game.
Okay.
But it's just like, you get so into it. Mm-hmm. Like, you start on your first couple hours, and I'm not proud of it, but you just really get into the characters and how they build the world and all the tasks that they have you do. Like, everything's really beautiful. Like, video games have come a long way since, like, I was playing a Super Nintendo or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Like, things are really, you would have to play.
What was your first system?
My first system was probably either a Super Nintendo or a Game Boy Color.
Okay, Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
I remember Game Boy Color.
Playing games my whole life. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy Color. Yeah. Again, only played sports games on those.
Yeah, now they're on Switches and shit. Those are tight. You can like dock those to your TV and instruments.
So that's like the new Game Boy. Are those things like the Switch? And
it's the new portable gaming. So what Nintendo did, where they're different from other platforms, is that they've taken a portable system and they make it to where you can dock it at home on your big screen. You can just play it with the family. And so that's kind of like their one up on the game. Like, yeah, it's pretty tight. They're awesome. I have one. I play my Switch all the time.
Talk more into the mic. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Like, if you want, you can move the mic. You can move it so it's like push it. Like, you can put it right up against your mouth.
But I got on lip gloss. Okay.
No, it's it's the middle part. That's the part that it picks up. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I know. These ones are like very directional mics, so you have to like talk into it directly or it won't pick you up as well. It's like very airy versus like yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry.
It's
It's like the one thing. It even annoys Aaron. I'm like super anal with the audio stuff, just because like I want it to sound really nice. First, if someone does listen to this, then it's like
they will. People listen.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, so I want it to be nice and clean and crisp, because that's the most important thing. It's the thing with film is that they can deal with like not so great video, but audio people do not like. It's one of the things that like people will just hound. Like it's not good anyway, because you can tell like old movies, like old movies, like the video is not the greatest, but the audio sounds really good. It sounds great.
Yeah.
So super important with them. Have you ever heard of so I was doing a bunch of every week I do research for these podcasts, and have you ever heard of this thing called Dishwater Salmon?
No, what the hell is that?
It's so apparently like people wash, they like put salmon in foil and they put it in your dishwasher.
No,
I swear to God, and they do a cycle, and through the heat of it, and then like the drying, it does that steam to like dry your plates. It cooks salmon.
No.
So you never eat that?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Not a place where I clean my dishes.
But it's in tinfoil.
No.
No?
It's just weird. Like, I don't know. What if you open your dishwasher and someone doesn't know and they're not paying attention and they just put the fresh washed dishes on top of your fucking salmon and then you stick it back in there. Now it's overcooked when you pull it out.
Oh man, that's true. That is true.
I don't know. Just people wouldn't expect that.
They have like piles of like rows of salmon being cooked in your
dude.
dishwasher.
No, have you seen where those people have been, like, they have all these, I don't even know where they originally post them, but it's these people where they cook things and they make drinks in toilets and, like,
Oh yeah, I saw
on
those
the
videos.
kitchen
Like
counters and shit.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
It's
There's a series of
disgusting.
videos. Yeah, you see those videos too.
Yes.
So it's
They're
some of the
terrible.
worst.
Yeah, they're terrible.
But it's always like white people.
It is.
It's always white people, and they're always
It is.
yeah. They're like they take like a whole thing of ketchup and they like smear it over like
And
a
they're,
table like
They're
this.
beautiful countertops.
Yeah.
And they're putting tomato sauce and tomato paste on these
Yeah,
countertops.
this is how my grandma makes this.
Bullshit.
Like yeah, it's like no, it doesn't. You just
Bullshit.
this is
Clout.
It's
They
awful.
do anything for views.
It's horrific. Yeah, but it's always like like it's always like white people like with upspeak.
Yeah. And then have you seen where they make the drinks in the toilet?
Yeah, with the sherbet and like the gummy bears and the
Yes,
Skittles.
that's the exact one I was thinking of. Yeah. It's disgusting. Do you know if Kalen reacts?
What's up?
Oh, he's this guy that I went to school with, but he does reactions on cooking videos. That's where he started out.
I've never understood doing reaction videos.
They're kind of all the
Same.
yeah.
There's only one thing. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh my
Flames.
God, can you believe that happened? And then the thumbnail's like, and it's like, you won't believe this.
Yeah.
... It's always the same shit. So it's like,
thumbnails.
yeah, that and the mukbangs. I never understood.
Those I hate mukbangs.
I don't get mukbangs.
Me
one bit.
neither.
It's
They're so gluttonous.
It's not even the gluttonous part of it. It's like it's always horrifically gross things that they're
Yeah.
eating. It's never anything like
they're
just a very large pizza. Eat a really large
on their
pizza.
fingers and it's just, ugh.
No, you're eating like a squid and half of it's still
Yeah.
trying to like it's like suctioning onto
Are
your
you talking
face.
about that Korean girl where
Oh,
she's like,
there's tons of them.
I've only seen the one girl in particular where she's chopping up live seafood, like it's still alive, and she's chopping it up and sucking on it, and I'm just, can't. It's so nasty.
Are you a picky eater?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So you eat pork, chicken,
I don't
beef.
eat a lot of pork. Sometimes I do like to make pork chops. But other than that, I don't really eat a lot of pork. And I use it when I season my greens or something like that.
Okay, that makes sense. A lot of people do that.
Yeah, but
lot of
other
people do
than that, not a lot
No.
of pork. But I love seafood. But
Okay.
I love food, so I'll eat just about anything.
So seafood like shrimp, lobster, all of it.
Yes, all of it.
Really, you'll eat all those sea bugs.
Yep, those sea roaches, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, that's what they are. 'Cause that's what they are.
Give them to me.
Do you know if you're allergic to if you eat a cockroach and if you're allergic to it, then you're also allergic to like shellfish or vice versa.
My mom's allergic to shrimp, so she's allergic to cockroaches.
Yeah, she's allergic to cockroaches.
It's I invited her over for Mother's Day,
Mm-hmm.
and I was cooking dinner for her. My dad, he be getting on my nerves, but I invited her over, and I made a shrimp dish. I forgot which one exactly it was, but I made a shrimp dish, and she couldn't eat it. And my dad was just sitting there right in front of her. He's like, "Oh man, this is good. Too bad you can't eat your Mother's Day dinner." And I was like, "Dag, stop." Yes, but she's allergic to shrimp. Like shellfish in general, I think.
Yeah, but that stuff's gross.
No, it's great.
So
you don't like seafood?
No, I don't eat seafood. I don't eat any shellfish. I don't eat any pork. But those are only two things I don't eat.
So you eat beef and chicken?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
beef and chicken.
You're cool.
I eat
So you eat like salmon?
No, I don't eat fish either.
What?
I do fish
love
oil,
fish.
but I don't eat fish.
I love fish.
Yeah, I don't. I occasionally will eat it, but it's not really. It's not that good. It's not that good. It's salty.
great.
It's really. It's like a salt.
It depends.
Nice. It's all.
It doesn't
salt.
have to be salty.
I know it doesn't have to be, but it all really tastes like salt to me, though. It's not good at all.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Okay. So you don't eat sushi or anything? You probably hate sushi.
Don't eat sushi. I'll eat like the vegetable, like those vegetables.
The veggie rolls.
Rolls, yeah. I'll eat those, but
Okay.
that'll be about it. It's about as far as it goes.
No, you probably have had good fish.
No, like the thing is, my family had a vacation home on the Big Island, and we had seafood all the time because it was like fresh, and my parents forced me to eat this stuff all the time, and so
Yeah.
now since I'm an adult, I never touch
You
it.
don't eat it.
I
Yeah,
don't touch
that's.
it.
I feel like that's probably how I am with certain things, because I can't eat. I don't really like to eat cornbread.
Really? You
I
don't like
don't really-
cornbread? Why don't you like
Because
cornbread?
my parents would make it all the time.
Because it's delicious.
It is all the time. Cornbread with everything. Cornbread with the fried chicken. Cornbread with the bean soup. Cornbread with
God bless your parents. God bless them. Because that's a beautiful thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And I bet they didn't put any like fucking green peppers in it, did they? Or corn.
No,
No,
they didn't
'cause
put
it's
any of that
fucking
stuff.
gross.
Yeah, it is gross.
Stop doing that shit, people. That's one of the worst things in the world.
I've had it
when
like that, yeah.
When you are like, oh, fuck yeah, cornbread. And then you bite into it, you're like, oh, fuck. This is horrific.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, those kernels, the chunks,
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah. It's not fun.
yeah, it's a lot to chew through.
So we're about 15 minutes. We're about 15 minutes in. So you want to do a hard open?
Sure.
Okay. This is the video of the week. So we usually do like a video,
Yeah.
and then we kind of,
Okay.
whatever.
Bring it on.
Back riding.
What the?
Back riding. We're like bareback riding.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, this is the Aaron
Can't even be mad at your kid at that point.
No, that's like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like that's a pretty good joke.
Write
You don't know
that
what you
down,
did.
Kid. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea what you just said.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's what was so funny about it. I was like, that's an awesome little video. Those are my favorite ones. The ones I found recently.
All right.
Because like the 4th of July was, like a couple weeks ago. So a
Yeah.
lot of videos still that are circling around are like Latino people like getting their hands blown off by like mortar bombs.
Yeah.
Did you know there was a guy? He's the backup goalie for, I want to say it was one of the East Coast teams, but he just passed away a couple days ago because he got hit. He was at a party with his whole teammates, and he got hit with a mortar shell, like a little I don't know. I might be saying a little bit too much, but it was basically a crazy firework, an M80 or something, and that's what and hit him, and he died from it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I did not go out for the 4th of July. I grilled at home with my friends and we lit some snakes and sparklers.
That's what it should be. And that's
Yeah.
all it should be. Don't do that because it's like celebrating like war. You're celebrating war and
I know.
bloodshed.
And it's
It's not
crazy because
fun.
like when we were little, I don't know if you did it when you were little, but when I was younger, my uncle, he used to take me and my cousins and my brother to go have firecracker wars with the neighbor kids, like the
Right.
kids up the street. We would be shooting fucking bottle rockets and Roman candles and shit at each other, throwing fucking black cats. Sorry, throwing black cats.
No,
and
you're
stuff.
fine.
And it was just like,
Yeah, those little black cats. You have like a second and a half to throw that before that thing pops.
yeah. And we were talking about, I don't even remember this, but apparently one year when we were there, one of the neighbors, one of the dads, uncles, I don't know, he had a whole string of fireworks crossing over him like some Rambo shit or whatever, and he came out thinking he was hot shit, and one of them caught fire.
Of course it did.
It lit his whole little fucking bullet outfit.
Thing.
I
Oh,
don't
man.
know,
That's-
but yeah,
That's
bad idea.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Fireworks are not a good idea. I'm not a big fan of them.
They're pretty.
I mean, they're pretty to see, but it's a lot of it's like we're celebrating a horrific thing that occurred in history. So, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how a lot of people
Light
do
some
it.
shit, drink some shit, grill some shit. Like Thanksgiving. What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
it's
based
true.
off of something very horrific.
Horrific. Oh yeah, isn't it just beautiful? Like
The Pilgrims and the Native Americans weren't bumping fists.
when the internet was like invented, when they were like, oh yeah, finally we're gonna be able to connect people. Had no clue that they were just gonna unravel all of this,
Yeah.
all of this. Just so much information, like Trail of Tears.
Yeah.
Just horrific
So many
horrific
things.
stories of that, what we did to, or not what I did. I didn't do shit to. I didn't.
neither.
Yeah, we didn't do shit to
Yeah.
to the Native Americans. But it was just that, and then slavery, and then now what we're doing with the Latino people. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things.
A lot of stuff that's
Yeah.
going on.
I had, when I was in a history class, JCCC, I had this really cool professor. And it was like history since 17, I don't know, whatever. But he was telling us about how there was this guy and he owned like railroad systems.
Yeah.
And he would invite people onto the train and ride with him, and they would go to the back little cabins and they would fucking snipe or shoot. I don't know if they were, like that back then, but they would shoot Native Americans off the back of the cabin for
What the
game
fuck?
and sport. Yeah.
Aren't people like, it's so insane that people used to do
Yes.
that shit? Because
Yeah.
where when I lived in Weston, up in
Mhm.
West Missouri, like, yeah, people would tell me stories like, yeah, like there was like a black guy out by the river, and we would like just shoot and just try to hit the top of his head. It's
I
like,
believe it.
What the fuck?
They
I'm like,
would,
that's some insane shit, bro. Like,
I believe it.
that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Yeah.
Did you see like that Texas Senate just voted to not require to call like slavery, like it was an immoral thing. It was immorally wrong.
So they could just call it.
It was so yeah, this just happened. I think within like a couple days ago. Yeah, they voted to it's not morally wrong anymore.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, the KKK. Yeah, the KKK, it's not morally wrong.
Honestly, they probably shouldn't even be. I
Right?
don't know.
It's like,
So
what do you
What do you mean by teaching requirement? Like teaching within. Like,
so like when you're teaching at school, like if
I-
someone was to ask,
anyone?
like, so if like, like when we were taught in school that like anything about the KKK, it was bad. It was bad. Awful.
Yeah.
Like what they did was just basically try to like intimidate black people, or they would like burn their house down or kill them. Like
Yeah.
it was fucked up shit, and it was not right, and you can't do that. Well, now it's like, well, that's what it did, or like some of them like just did good things, because like, yeah, the KKK did have things like they would help kids that were in hospitals, and they did stuff like that, but they only helped white kids that were in hospitals.
Yeah.
They would, and then they would
And
kill
it was-
black kids.
It's obviously like a cover up, like a
Yeah.
facade. Like it's not
Mhm.
really who they are.
But that's what like not all white people, but
Yeah.
that is what someone who is okay with this, that's what they would want you to think. They would think, well, like the KKK didn't do all bad things. We also did good things, like help kids in churches, or like, help kids organizations, like give people scholarships, but only white people scholarships.
no, they just need to. It just needs to be.
It's just one of those weird
It's
things. Like,
ter-
why are you holding on to it? It's like
Yeah,
when you
like,
wear
you're
like a
old.
Letterman jacket. If I wore my Letterman jacket, you'd be like, John, why are you wearing your Letterman jacket? Like, aren't you a little old to be wearing that?
Yeah, right.
Like, isn't that weird?
But yeah, that's stupid. I
Yeah.
don't even know why that even came up. Like, there's so many other things that
That's way more important.
we should be worried. Yeah, they're way more important.
Yeah, like that fire off the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, and they're worried about.
It's like right by your city. That's right by
Yeah.
your like state.
And they're worried about if it's more like if it's correct.
Yeah, like that's such a weird thing. How do you even bring that up like in a
Yeah.
time right now? But it's
Bad taste.
it's awful taste, horrific taste.
They need to move. Yeah, they need to. Nah. Yeah, miss me with that one, as they say.
Did you see though that fire?
No.
And that the fire off off of the Gulf of Mexico.
I didn't even know that was going on.
Oh,
there.
that happened a couple weeks ago.
It
But
is
yeah,
like
this.
wildfire time.
Okay, so there was a pipeline that burst
Yeah.
in underneath the water, and so it caused this horrific.
And it's burning. They're trying to put it out.
Oh yeah, well they were. It's done now.
Good.
That
I feel as though I live under a rock.
I mean, like, it's good that you are. Sometimes I feel like it's better that I don't know that you do.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Because
Because look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Isn't that insane?
How long was that going?
Oh, it was going for a couple days. See, this is horrific fire.
How do those start right on the middle?
Because it's just a pipeline burst, and so it's just.
Since it's oil, water doesn't
Mhm.
put it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they don't mix.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
That is. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
man. Like I'm always like finding
it's
the weirdest
terrible.
shit. Oh no, but it's insane in the sense of like something like that could actually happen.
Yeah.
And then it looks like the depths of hell.
I know, yeah. Like a little tunnel to hell. A little fire tunnel to hell.
So you see, Bill Cosby got
Yeah, I saw that. How he got out of prison.
yeah.
2 years he was in there?
Yeah, he's in there for a good minute.
I don't know. How do you feel? I mean,
Well, you're a woman. Like
I know I'm a woman, but it's those
Well, I mean,
type
like,
of situations.
I know which pronoun?
I am a cis female.
I don't know. Like I feel like that's the thing that you have to ask people to make sure. I don't know. It's
Don't
I don't
worry.
make the rules.
Don't worry, I'm not. I'm not. And I feel like since I have this haircut, people are kind of weird about that because they'll be like, "Hello, ma'am," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. I'm not non-binary. I think
Right.
that's what they call it."
Uh-huh.
But I understand people trying to respect that because if you see there's some videos, there are people that really lose their shit when you misgender them or
Mhm.
whatever.
It's like
So, but no,
that's equally
female.
as gross as the
She,
KKK
her.
stuff.
no.
I think so. Like if you get super upset, like when I don't know you, and then like that's rude. It's
I
just,
know.
That's just
I
rude. If
get
I
it.
did know you and I misgendered you.
Yeah, I even when I'm on Facebook, people, I'm leaving comments, like I'll even be complimenting them and they'll be like, "Oh, it's not she, I'm they or we."
Okay, it's
Or
cool. Well, now
whatever.
I know, so you don't have
Yeah.
to be a douche about it.
I know. Now I'm not even gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
next
say
time.
shit now. Yeah, I'm too scared to
just
say
gonna
shit
keep
now to you.
scrolling.
Yeah, yeah. That's basically, yeah, that's what happens.
But yeah, the Bill Cosby thing, I honestly didn't know too much about the case.
It's like 60 women. He raped like 60 women. It's so funny. Okay, this is not funny, but this was something that occurred in a podcast. So I listened to this podcast about like getting Bill Cosby, and it started from like one of the first women that he raped to all these women. But it was like there was one testimony, and I'm not, please at any moment, please do not think that I am degrading or I'm like saying that like being raped is not or is funny or anything, because it's not. But it was just funny how she said this, because I don't think it's necessary what she said. But she's like, yeah, there was a time like he gave me a drink, and the next thing I know, I was just kind of woozy, and he had he pulled out his big black dick and he put it in my mouth. And it's like, when you say it like that, it kind of sounds like
Why
you kind
are
of
you so descriptive?
yeah.
It's a
It's like,
romance
very
novel.
large black dick in my mouth. It's like, all right.
Whoa, yeah. Very descriptive there. Dang.
And I was like, the thing is, like, they use that for the intro every week for like the intro to the podcast. You hear like, because you hear bits and pieces of like Bill Cosby, like different women like raped me, and then one of them was like with his big black cock put it in my mouth, like, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you could have like not.
You could have left that out.
Yeah, you didn't have to use that for the intro to
Yeah.
the podcast. That's what
Yeah.
made it so weird too.
And we didn't need the details.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's what made it so
wanna know.
weird. But I'm assuming that like in a rape trial, that's a question that's going to be asked, because like they have to be able to. I don't know,
True.
but I just thought it was
They have to match up
interesting
the
that like
penis with
without being
prescription.
like coaxed into saying something like that, you would just automatically just like his big black cock in my mouth. It's like,
No,
yeah,
they
so-
don't need that.
I thought it was just interesting.
I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face reading that.
like, whoa.
Yeah, that was or listening. Wow. But as far as him, I never really knew too much about. Only thing I knew about was they were talking about that Spanish fly stuff, and I know they were saying that the reason why he got out was because he made an agreement.
Yeah, he made an agreement, and in the agreement they said they wouldn't use this as evidence.
That's crazy.
Because he didn't say that he raped him. He just said that, like, you know, like we were sitting adults and like I gave him beverages. It was something around that realm. So it wasn't saying that he raped him, but it was saying like I might have gave him a drink, and who knows what's in that drink.
Who knows what was in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, because I was also like inebriated too. I'm assuming he'd also add some weird shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they were able to get him out, or he was able to get out.
The legal system.
I mean, like when you have all that money,
Yeah,
That's what happens when you have a lot of money, man. Like, see how money doesn't give a fuck about your color. Money,
Doesn't.
if you have money, you can get out of shit.
Yeah, that's
OJ.
the number one.
Cole,
Money over everything.
OJ, Kobe Bryant, now Bill Cosby. I mean, I'm not shaming anybody. I'm just saying.
Did he go back to jail?
No, R. Kelly is
went-
in jail.
Yeah, he
That
went-
motherfucker,
he almost got out.
he was up in the tower watching Bill Cosby run out of the run away. He's like, I'm free.
Yeah.
God, have you like R. Kelly's music is
Great.
Do you like R. Kelly's music?
I like some of it. I like his dance tracks.
Real Talk, that song Real Talk.
No, I don't even know.
You know
if
that's
I know
oh
this.
man, that's like one of the best songs.
I
Because the
don't.
music video is like, turn the camera up. You want me to record? I thought we were making a music video. Now there's a fight. Like, I don't know. Like, you could tell like a white guy who had the camera. He's like, oh god.
Have you seen? Speaking of camera, this is kind of getting off topic. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine. No, it's fine.
So have you seen the video where it's showing Megan Thee Stallion's cameraman, where they were filming Thought Shit, her new music video? She's twerking on this chair, and he has this camera, and it's fucking attached to her waist. There's like a harness on her, and she's twerking, and he's like, this cameraman's holding on for his motherfucking life.
Wow.
You have to watch that video.
What is it? The
Megan Thee Stallion's cameraman. That shit is so funny, dude. He's like, because they were saying that he didn't even need the harness. He could use something else,
but he was like, I have to see this
for the art.
for the art.
Do you see it? Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is great. This is some good shit. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome.
Could you imagine having this job?
This is great.
What is this?
I mean, like, he didn't have to have the harness like that, but I definitely understand why he has it like that. Okay, so this is coming as a camera guy. Now, you could easily, it would be smarter to use like a jib.
That shit's so funny.
It would make more sense to use like a jib.
Yeah.
Like, you hold it, and so you have all ability, and it's not connected to it at all. But I understand, like, if they really want to like have the feeling of her twerking with the camera, that's the only way you're gonna get something weird like that. But it's just fucking weird because I wouldn't think you'd be able to use any of that footage.
Yeah.
It'd be too jarring, even with like a nice, because they were using a red camera. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I believe it's a red camera, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a red.
What is that contraption? I've never seen anything like that.
So it was basically just like they took a jib, they put it around her waist. It was basically those strap on waist things you use when you fuck somebody, like when a guy fucks a girl. It's like one of those, but then they attach two longer metal poles, and those poles are connected to the camera, which is connected to I'm assuming like a cage.
Creative.
And then from that, then they were trying to get the whole version of like the camera is twerking with every twerk she makes, but I don't think that would I don't think it's I get the idea. Doesn't make any sense, and it probably wouldn't be able to work. I don't think you'd be able to get any footage from it. Like maybe a second. Like you're gonna get you're gonna get it like a half a. You're gonna film this, and it's gonna take about maybe 40 minutes to do this shit. I'm gonna guess, because the camera guy is gonna try to get as much footage as he could. Because I would, if I was that camera guy, just for the story. But you're gonna shoot for like 40 minutes to just get maybe not even like maybe
seconds,
a tenth of a second, because you're gonna boom boom, and it's gonna snap right out, because you're not gonna be able to use any of that footage.
Yeah, it was whenever I've seen the music video.
Oh, you have?
I'm
nice.
a Megan Thee Stallion stan. But whenever in the music video, it's just like really quick shots, and it's showing her twerk for like literally like a half second probably.
Yeah, because you can't get much out of that footage.
No,
but God bless it.
It looked cool. Yeah, it looked cool in the video too. It was a good video. Her music videos are always dope.
Well, because she just twerks in them. Which is, I'm not mad at it.
And
I'm
then
not.
there's always great visuals along with the twerking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, she's
that's how you sell
twerking.
those videos. You have they have to be cinematically stimulating to the eye.
Yeah.
You know what? Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. That's some good stuff. I don't know. I have this thing called snake bite. I don't know what this is about.
Snake bite.
Snake bite. Oh.
What's that? Tell me.
Oh, this is a random story. So a man got bitten in the genital area by this python.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it. That's basically what the story is. It's a snake bite. I remember now. It's in Florida. A Florida man. It's a Florida man story.
It's always in Florida.
It's always Florida.
Yeah, it's all.
It's always Florida's such a weird place.
Yeah, it is.
I tell people all the time. I have a sister. She lives in Miami,
Uh-huh.
and like I tell people, I go and you visit Miami. Miami's like European light. It's not the United States. That place is not Miami. Oh, it is so different because it's Cubans and then blacks and Caribbeans and then it's just such a large plethora of like brown people and the crazy partying brown people.
Yeah.
So it's insane. It's a good time though. But yeah, then the rest of Florida, that's usually like people don't understand. North Florida is just like the South.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's
The whole.
pretty fucking insane. What do you expect that state to be?
I've never been anywhere near Florida. I've been in Louisiana because I have family.
You never been to Florida?
Nope. I've been
Really?
to Louisiana because I have family there. I went there for a
Huh.
family reunion. But no Florida.
No Florida.
I don't even know if I would want to. The only reason why I would want to go to Florida is because I heard that the party life is like is different.
Crazy.
So I
a lot
would
of
just
drugs,
wanna,
but things like everything, like you get felonies for all the drugs, even for pot. Like if you get caught with pot, I believe it's a felony. So it's like it's not a good. It's you get a lot of crazy drugs there, but like there's a lot of repercussions if you get caught with those drugs there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's just I can dude. If there was a snake, I just moved into my house.
oh yeah,
and
you
we-
did just move into
Yeah,
a
and we have a little tiny bathroom in there. And Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, in particular, is known for their little wolf spiders and stuff. I found out.
really.
Yeah, when I was out helping with the yard work the other day, there was a big ass wolf spider out there. So, but before that, I was already paranoid. Just every time I go to the restroom, I check for anything in the toilet, mostly spiders, but no python's gonna catch me slipping. That
Wolf
guy, he needs
spider.
to check his toilet, watch his motherfucking back.
Oh, I see these motherfuckers all the time.
Yeah, and they can get big.
Yeah.
They're not poisonous.
Yeah, they're pretty big. That's a quarter.
Yeah, they could get big. I noticed it when I was whacking down weeds, and I noticed it in the grass. I could see it. It's hard to see bugs in the grass usually, but I saw this
It's
big
big
ass
enough.
spider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. I hate spiders.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Let's see what
Is there anything?
let's see what a bite looks like.
Are you scared of any?
I'm scared of sharks. I'm horrifically scared of sharks. I'm horrifically scared of the ocean.
That's convenient for you though, because there's not a lot of. We're in Kansas.
Yeah.
I mean Missouri.
Missouri.
We're in Missouri.
We're living in Missouri now. Are you
no
living in
sharks.
Missouri?
Don't worry. Yeah, I just moved there a month ago. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about sharks, so you're good.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing, really.
I don't like spiders, and I don't like big flying bugs. If I can hear their wings buzzing as they approach me, I can't do it. None of them.
Bugs. All bugs.
No, just if they're. I can do small bugs are fine,
Right.
but anything that's like big, yeah, bumblebees, hornets, wasps, nah, no.
No. Okay. Nice. Yeah, like anything else? No, there's just sharks. But it's like mostly just large bodies of water and all
Can
those
you swim?
creatures. Yeah, I can swim.
Okay.
It's just all those creatures, all ocean creatures really petrify me. Even like a little guppy.
They're weird.
I don't want to touch
Also.
it. It doesn't want to touch me.
Yeah,
I won't go there. Don't come up on here.
a lot of
We
them are
good.
strange looking too.
Yeah. Well,
Squids.
you know, they just made like a bracelet that you can wear in the ocean, and I guess it emits like some kind of sound or vibration that it's supposed to be a repellent for
A
sharks.
shark deterrent.
Yeah.
How did they?
Isn't it weird? Like that we do the weirdest shit. Humans do the weirdest shit to do stupid stuff.
Right?
It's a lot of work that we could have put into something else.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to throw hands with the fish. I mean,
Well,
with the
you should
sharks
go
when
out there
they're fishing.
anyway. Like
True.
we're not meant to be out there.
Yeah, and we're overfishing currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I like seafood. But I need my crabs.
I need my crab. I need my
crab legs and my sushi.
Man, crabs are insane. I watched this video of these crabs getting captured in the box, and like the
Beautiful.
food. They are vicious to each other inside that box when they're
Really?
trying to eat the food.
Oh.
Yeah, they snapping at each other and shit.
Oh.
It's insane.
We'll boil it.
Oh yeah,
it to
then they pull it up like, oh, look at all these, and then
Yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, people are gonna eat the shit out of this. People can eat the fuck out of this. thing.
Yes. Yes.
So you want to see some videos of the week?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's look at some
So
videos.
that was the video of the week, but these are like actually just like little videos I just have collaborated because I wanted to show Aaron, but we just never got to them. So now you get to see them.
All right, let's go.
All right, so this is the first one.
Why do I put patches on my hat? It's so I don't get mistaken as a gang member, depending on what state I'm in. Because with fitted hats, you gotta know what area you're in to be sure you don't get killed by a gang member or be mistaken. Like this hat right here in Compton, it means Westside Pirates, but without the flowers, I can be taken as a threat to an OG member. And they may say, what set you from? Meaning, what gang are you from? I would say I'm neither. I'm neither blood, meaning homosexual in Russian culture. This means homosexual. Or Crip. I'm neither both. I ain't in no gang. And I can't handle a gun.
That is the only thing that lets them know that you are not fucking blood.
So do you put flowers inside that on your hat, on your baseball hats?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Where do they find these people? The internet. I know these people.
Those
have
things
always
rise to the
existed.
surface. Do you understand? Those
Yeah.
things just rise to the surface.
The internet just gave these people
A voice.
Yes.
A voice.
Have you seen the TikToks where it's all the white kids, they're crip walking and stuff?
No.
Yes. And
Why?
they're teaching. They're instructional videos.
Why are you wanting to learn how to crip walk?
I don't know. Actually, I do not have a TikTok myself, but just because I gossip channels on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, Black TikTok is on strike right now because every time they make a dance, one of these other TikTok stars, one of the white girls or whatever, they take the dance and they water it down or whatever, and they perform it. They do it on their TikTok and they get way more views, and then they get like all of them are there.
And then everyone thinks the white girl's the one who made it up.
Yeah, and they're not even doing them right. And so right now, Megan Thee Stallion's Thought Shit song just came out, and there's all these fucking whack ass dances that are out because none of the black creators on TikTok are making a dance to show how they are basically profiting off of the creativeness of the black creator.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't
Yeah.
that crazy how that's happening again in another format?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. That's just, yeah. It's just crazy how.
Yeah.
This
And
woman.
isn't it weird how like everyone always says like something that means like something gangster or derogatory in our language always means gay in another language in like another culture?
Yeah.
Isn't that always it's just always annoying to hear. It's always weird too.
Yeah, it's a I don't know, man. It's just these people, they're lost and they're just trying to find like an identity, and I guess they think I don't know, man. Next video.
Next video?
Next video.
All right.
Next video. I can't even get her off the screen. I can't.
All right. This one's pretty good. This one's really good.
Here's the pitch. Oh, he's still alive. Will he make the throw?
Fuck no. Get an ice pack.
Missed it. Oh my goodness.
That's fucking hilarious.
But then it also gives you that.
That was a satisfying sound. The
Do you
ball
understand-
hitting his face.
The only thing that's sad about that is like we've all experienced something like that. We all had like a moment like that growing up
yeah.
as a child.
Yeah.
But now kids get to record those moments.
I had a moment like that, yeah. I was trying to get a grounder. My mom was practicing with me because she grew up playing softball.
Mm-hmm.
And she was practicing with me, and I was getting a grounder. And if you don't put the glove down right into the ground, it can pop up. And it fucking popped up and hit me in the nose. Yeah.
Every time.
No
Every
cell
time.
phones back then.
No cell phones, though, so no one knows
Yeah,
about it.
there were
It's
those-
only in here.
Yeah. Only in my memories. Oh, man. Poor kids. That sucks for kids.
I know.
Any embarrassment.
Anything. And you're going to be known for that. And you're going to be
Yeah.
the rest of like all of high school, middle school, all of it.
It's terrible.
Until you get, then you're going to have to get really smart. And you're like, I'm going to have to get straight A's so I can get out of this town.
Right?
So I can go to Ole Miss. So
Start
no
a
one
new
knows.
life.
Yeah, so no one knows who I am.
And then there's those YouTube families and stuff that they exploit their children. They make them do ridiculous shit.
I remember that there was a one family that was pretty big, but they're I don't know if they're.
Were the ones that adopted that kid from China and
Yeah.
then fucking gave him back?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one too. That one too.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. That one,
They gave it back.
they gave it back. And when they got it, they knew it. I don't know. That feels weird. The child.
The
When they
child.
got the child, they knew that it had like mental disorder, mental
Mhm.
problems. And they took the child anyway because they wanted the challenge for the views. And then when they couldn't handle it, that's when they sent the child back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that part. I knew they did. I knew they took it back, or they sent it back, or they
People
gave
have
it,
receipts.
Gave
There's
a
really-
recent. I don't. How does that even work? How do you give a person back?
I don't know.
It's weird.
You have to be careful with adopting. You don't know what the parents went through, what they were.
Yeah, you don't know a lot about this, especially if you adopt from the third world.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to be careful. It's like, it's just that if you're going to do something like that, you need to do it because you're actually passionate, because you actually want to love the child.
Oh yeah.
Not because
There can't be any alternative motive.
it can't be
Yeah.
because you're doing it to look good, or you're
Mhm.
doing it because it makes you feel like, oh, it'll make me a better person, just because like a child needs unconditional love. It's not just something that you can pick up for a second, play with it, put it
Mhm.
down. Like a
Yeah.
child is a real responsibility.
thing. It's a
yeah,
human.
it's a human. It's a fucking human.
And then every moment, everything you do is going to dramatically affect its life,
Yeah.
especially when it's super young.
Yeah, because I used to work. Well, I mean, I was a kid I was a member at the Boys and Girls Club for a while, but I also I volunteered there after I aged out of the system.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a lot of adopted kids who it was rough, man. Like, I don't know. They wanted closure, and some of them couldn't see their family.
Right.
And just like, a lot of them didn't feel like they belonged where they were.
Yeah.
And it was just,
That's what happens with kids with adoption.
yeah.
It's a weird thing. Adoption's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to see a video? You want to see another funny video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I just hate when people do stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know, people aren't meant to be played with like toys.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hey! You fucking piece of shit! He dropped the ball! That man walked out on everything in front of a kid!
This is a kid's game. Where's my fucking kid?
Where's my fucking kid? What happened? Was somebody supposed to be out? What
It
happened?
was just a fight. It was just
Why were they fighting?
you.
Was it
Okay,
over
so
the
you
call?
come right into the thing, just straight into the fight.
Hey! You fucking piece of shit! He dropped the ball! That man walked out on everything in front of a kid!
This is a kid's game. Where's my fucking kid.
I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be trying to find my homie and get a ride home.
Yeah, black and brown people do embarrassing things, but we don't do that stuff. We don't do weird shit like that.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's way too much.
That's too much. He's obviously drunk. I hope
He
shouldn't be
dropped
doing
the
that sober.
ball. What are you talking about? He dropped the ball.
It's like
Be
that.
safe.
That
safe.
episode of fucking South Park where his dad kept getting drunk and fighting
Yeah.
people.
And the kids kept no one wanted to win the baseball game because everyone hated it so much. They made it all the way to nationals. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt my freshman year of high school.
Uh-huh.
I played freshman team, and I'm like, okay. It was only
Baseball?
baseball. It's like 10 games. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just fucking do this. I don't want to play the sport, but I'll do it. And then the season was over. I'm like, okay, my season's done. I'm done. I don't want to play this stuff anymore. And then the coach brought me and was like, hey, there was a moment when we could have used your speed out there. We're gonna bring you up we're gonna play during districts and conference. I'm like, fuck, I don't want this. There was another 3 weeks of baseball, and I was just, this is
Can't
awful.
get out of it.
I can't get out of this shit. Can't get out of it. It was the worst. That was the worst thing because I think baseball's so boring. It's so boring to watch. It's boring to play.
I agree.
Everything about it's pretty fucking awful.
Being at the game isn't that bad.
It's not good.
It's okay. It's all right. Atmosphere. Everyone around you is having a good time, doing some waves.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. So
was there something going on with baseball with the pitchers? Something with
what was going on? What was happening was that steroids gave the home run era. So there was all that stuff. So then they had to they were super strict with steroids and testing for drugs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And baseball's always been known for a sport that cheats.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows it cheats. Everyone knows. So I used to work for a church when I first moved to Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I was their video and audio person. And the guy who installed all the stuff he was working with Kansas City, and they were installing cameras. This is all alleged. They were installing cameras up on the top booth so they can zoom in onto their pitchers' hands to make sure that their hands aren't giving away any signals. So if they're doing it for their own pitchers, they're doing it for some other one. They're doing it against opponents. Well, anyway, what happened was that the baseball the batting average started going up. And so what happened was the pitchers started putting stickum and different things on their hand. It was known. Everyone knew about it. It was because so they would have better control of the ball. Because if you're throwing a 98-mile-an-hour ball, even the batter wants to know that this person has control over it. So they were using that. So it got too ridiculous to the point where no one could hit the ball anymore. And baseball's already too boring as it is. So if there's only strikeouts.
Yeah, then it's lame.
So then they literally made it so absurd where these pitchers would start stripping down because they're this is.
Have you seen Bob's Burgers?
I've seen some episodes.
Oh well, there's an episode where they were doing baseball. It wasn't professional. They were doing it was it was a minor league type. I don't know, but there was this pitcher and he was using his Bob's Burgers because they were so greasy. He was using the grease to grease up the ball so he could pitch. So
nice.
That just kind of reminds me of that. And how cartoons and animation they predict stuff. It's
they make fun of things, and you can get away with a lot of stuff in cartoon form.
That's why I like animation.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because you get away with a lot more because people don't see it, and then also these are not real people.
Yeah, they're not real.
Yeah.
And there's more stuff you can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why whenever people take anime adaptations and they try and move them over to live action, it never works because there's
Airbender?
Yeah. Avatar the Last freaking Airbender. Terrible movie.
Yeah, he made a new one. Midnight Shyamalan just came out of the movie this past Friday. It's
Wait,
called
are you talking
Old. Yeah, Midnight. The guy who directed that, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah, that's the guy who did. The guy who did Sixth Sense.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I
he
know
also
that
did
movie.
like The Village,
Oh.
and he also did Unbreakable. I believe that was the only other good movie he did.
Unbreakable, is that the one that has the 3 parts with
It has
Unbreakable, Glass, and
mhm.
I like.
Yeah, it
I
was really
liked
it's
Glass.
good.
I like Glass.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, then he just came out with this new one called Old. And it's a bunch of people like on a island, and some people start off at being like 10 years old, but like on this island you like rapid 50 years or something like that. It's like a weird shock value thing. It's not gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be good, but
Interesting.
we've all seen his track record. It's not the best with like
Avatar was bad. I fell asleep on
yeah.
that.
Village was awful. That
I've
was
never seen
yeah. Village was the movie that came out after Sixth Sense,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, I was like really excited about it, and then it was horrific.
Wow, I can't believe he's a guy. I can't believe he's the guy that. Wow, I can't believe he did Avatar.
Right.
It was such a bad, and then it sucked because there were, other than the storyline,
I think the Bucks just won.
they just beat the Suns.
I think they won, or like someone just texted me saying that Giannis had 50. Yeah, Bucks beat to win the first. Wow.
In 50 years.
Giannis had 50 points.
in 50 years.
No, he had 50 points.
But it's the first they won. This is the first time the Bucks have won in like 50 years.
Yeah.
Illuminati confirmed. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
He had 50 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Good fucking God.
Jesus.
God, good for him.
I was
Good for him.
I was actually hoping for
The
this-
Suns.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the Bucks.
But you have to like Giannis.
Yeah. Right.
He's all right. He pretty much stepped up and he
proved
destroyed.
himself.
He destroyed in the finals.
Yeah, he proved himself these finals. But before that, I was questioning. He just didn't seem like that guy. He just seemed too.
But now he is. He
yeah,
is
now
that
he's
guy.
that guy. Now he's that fucking guy. But who knows if he would have been that guy if it weren't for James Harden and Kyrie Irving being injured on the Nets. Who knows if they would have even gotten past Brooklyn.
True, but like everyone knows that Kyrie Irving's a fucking loose cannon. Everyone knows that.
He is, but Giannis, I think, was it Giannis? It was either Giannis or Brook Lopez landed on his ankle and fucked up his ankle.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, injury. Everyone's gotten injured this. Even Giannis got injured. He hyperextended his knee,
You're right.
and he then came back and scored 50
The next game
to
he
win the
wasn't that
title.
injured. He wasn't that injured then. If he came back,
I mean, like, still, did you not see that hyperextension?
I watched the game. Yes,
It was pretty fucking awful.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Sorry.
No, it was pretty
Yeah.
pretty bad. But good for him. He won his title now.
Yeah.
Now people can shut the fuck up, and now
Yeah. I
maybe
guess
he's
I'll
the next
shut the fuck up.
LeBron. Oh God, I hate that shit. I hate when people keep talking about that shit. Like, no, basketball players are just basketball players. Like,
Did you hear what just recently happened with LeBron James? Allegedly. This is alleged. Okay. Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, it was a WNBA player, and she came out and she said that LeBron James stole all her money and is a trafficker. Trying to be sensitive with the words.
Really?
Your platform.
What the fuck?
Yes, there is a video. She's freaking out. She said she's been missing for 2 years, and she's accusing LeBron James of stealing all of her money and being involved in human trafficking.
Well, we're looking this up.
Just look up LeBron James human or trafficking. That's all I had to look up.
LeBron James human trafficking?
Or yeah, one of them. Trafficking,
I didn't
human
do
trafficking. Oh yeah, we gotta do your misconnections too.
Oh, we don't. It is what it is.
Those are funny. What's almost just as funny, if you get a Ring alarm, a doorbell alarm, there's a community where all the neighbors can chat with one another.
Right. You have one?
These people are bored. Yeah.
You have a yeah.
Yeah, it's so, everyone's always freaking paranoid. It's just, when it was almost July 4th, anytime some type of firework noise or any type of loud noise, it's like, oh, was that gunshots? And then someone would be trolling in the comments, no, I think that was the trains. And I'm just like, dude, It's bad, dude. And then one time, there's one dude on the 4th of July. Well, it was this year because it's the first time I was here.
Right. A
Yeah, right
former
there.
WNBA basketball player has some serious issues yesterday and made some very bizarre claims about Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James, 7-time WNBA All-Star Cappy Pondexter took to Instagram Live and accused LeBron James of sex trafficking, of being a sex trafficker.
Yes.
In the video, Cappy appears to be in a mental distress and starts yelling about being kidnapped for the past 2 years. Cappy then, out of nowhere, went on a rant about LeBron James. Cappy stated for the first that LeBron James traffics women, then claims that the NBA All-Stars stole all the money from her bank. Okay, let's watch this.
I ain't confused. I ain't on that shit. That nigga tried to kill me for real. I just fucking got out of that shit. I've been missing for almost like 2 years. I didn't even know where the fuck I was at.
This just happened today.
I do
Are you
not fuck
serious?
with LeBron James. That nigga's a trafficker, my nigga. That nigga is a trafficker. He is a fucking trafficker. He trafficked women in real time. That nigga stole all my money out of my bank account.
That's crazy.
All right, well, interesting. Who knows? This is all, again, alleged. Who knows? This
No
is
proof.
everyone's fair.
She has no evidence so far, though.
Of course, she doesn't have any. I don't think.
She can just, throw out evidence.
Yeah,
If she's taking legal action. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Get it, girl. Do your thing. Do what
Isn't
you need
that
to do.
crazy?
It's crazy.
I don't know. I don't.
We just had COVID, so anything's possible. So
You're right. You're right. But it's just crazy that this happened right after Bill Cosby got out of freaking. Now we got another.
yeah, they're
Like
this-
icon.
But think about LeBron James been in the spotlight for how long? And if he's never had anything,
Yeah,
nothing.
True.
It's sad. Like whatever clearly she's in distress for some reason,
Yeah.
and that's bad. It's awful.
I can't believe. I'm not trying to say that her distress, like her being. Maybe something's wrong with her. Maybe she has some. It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But to come out and take legal actions, you probably have some type of proof. But I guess we just have
We'll
to.
see. Have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy. Yeah, that God damn it is today.
Yeah, it just happened today.
Yeah, it was at like 11:15 a.m.
Yes, I would.
Good God, girl.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm on it.
Yeah, you on this?
Yes.
Wow. That's insane, though.
Yeah. Wow. And then it's also crazy because his Space Jam movie just came out. Apparently that movie is not that good, but I don't know. It's a kid's movie.
Yeah. Did you see it?
No.
I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Oh, was it good?
It was all right. It's okay.
It was all right.
It was like out of 5, like a 2.5 out of 5.
You gave it a 2.5?
Yeah, but it's for kids though. It's for kids. It's not made for me. So I like.
There's great kids movies.
I mean, like if I'm gonna judge it on that, like yeah, like I'm like I didn't like it at all because it really was a kids movie.
Would you give Hercules or Mulan or?
Oh, those are way better movies. Those are way better.
Those
are like 4s.
4.
Those movies are fucking 4s. Those are solid movies.
A whole 1.5 more. No, yeah, a whole 1.5 more star.
Yeah.
You give those a 4?
LeBron, there's some things in there that I was like, LeBron, why did you allow them to let you say that?
You don't like
and there was
animated movies?
I do, but like all that like LeBron movie was just
not Space Jam.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
No, I do like those.
A 4 out of 10. Oh, out of 5.
Out of 5. Yeah, out of 5.
Out of 10. Okay.
No,
all right,
out of 5.
Right.
I'm doing 5.
Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get with that one.
Yeah, out of 5.
Those movies are so good.
Yeah, those movies are really good. I'm like, why is she not liking the fact I'm saying? I'm like, no, these are good movies. They're way better than the LeBron James version of Space Jam.
Yeah, that's what I grew up. You grew up on movies and stuff, probably film,
Mhm.
and I grew up on a lot of animation and stuff.
Yeah, I watched a lot of like Disney movies, but like, yeah. As soon as I started getting live action movies, that's what I got into.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on musicals?
They're okay. I was in choir, so I watched quite a bit of them
Mm-hmm.
because our teacher, whenever we would, because I was in audition choir, so we would travel for performances and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
get graded or whatever
Yeah.
when perform. But yeah, so we would watch them. But other than that, nah.
No.
But I
Okay.
like the ones that like Phantom of the Opera,
Phantom of the Opera's really good.
Grease,
It's like the only music I really do like. I really don't like to count as an opera.
Hairspray.
I mean, I count more as an opera than a musical. but
What, Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that shit live in London. Shit was fucking balling. I'm like,
That's
this is
dope.
awesome shit.
That's
I
cool.
was a kid. And I was like, had these little binoculars and all that bullshit. It was insane.
Like,
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is insane as hell.
the only opera I saw was, I think I saw a few. The only one I remember seeing when I was in choir was Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah, with the gay Hitler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one.
How about ballets? Have you been to a ballet?
I've never been to a ballet, but I was a ballet student.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Ballet
Nice.
and tap.
How's your feet?
Gymnastics.
How's your feet now from it?
I did not. I never wore the block. I
Mm.
didn't get to that part of ballet.
Damn.
Yeah, I took it from when I was about 3 years old until I was probably 5th or 6th grade, and then I started taking piano, and I focused more on basketball because I was really big in basketball.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's usually when it happens.
Yeah, ballet was cool, but I was only in ballet because my mom wanted me to be a freaking. She always wanted to do ballet when she was little, so she
Really?
enrolled me in ballet. But it was never anything that I chose to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool, I guess. Whatever.
Got it done.
Yeah. Something to do with my free time.
All right. You want to do maybe a couple of misconnections, and then we'll just kind of
Sure.
We'll kind of end it then.
There's
Again from
one.
there. All right. So if you're not you're familiar with misconnections, right? Craigslist misconnections.
I've seen it before. Can you
All right,
brush
so
me up on the-
What Aaron and I like to do, we like to end our show with this because we want to be able to possibly, if someone's listening, they might have been the other end of the misconnections.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it. Just and plus they write themselves, the comedy of them write themselves. So we'll start off something easy. All right. In party mode tonight, Gladstone. This was written about 4 hours ago, everyone.
All right.
I'm in the party mood. I just need some supplies. Hit me up. I'm off tomorrow and want to go somewhere real fast. Is that to you? Would you like to go real fast sometime?
Hell no. I don't understand how people are so comfortable with inviting random
I'm gonna
strangers.
do some hard drugs.
Yeah.
Does anyone can anyone help me get some hard drugs?
Yeah, how can you? No, and then, yeah, see, no, that guy, he's willing to risk it all.
Oh man, these ones are always the best. When they're super long. All right, long term is gone. North Kansas City. Guy that have their life together, put children first, take care of the responsibilities, sure have it rough anymore. Where are the women that want us? ? Wouldn't you rather have security instead of being uneasy? Loyalty rather than cheating? Real rather than fake? ? Build a future is so much better. Is so much more rewarding than just here and now. 40. Woman for man, wanting more over this.
This could have been a Facebook. What? This could have been her new dating profile.
I think this is a guy.
Or woman for. Oh, okay.
I think this is a guy because this was so weird because it was long guys. When you start off guys, it automatically assumed that it was a woman. That's what I thought. Guys that have their life together, put kids first, and take care of the responsibilities, sure have it rough anymore. It's a weird way how he used words in this whole thing.
Yes. it was hard for you to get through that, and I don't blame you. I don't know what the fuck. Oh my God.
In and out didn't text Sunday. You stared at me while I was eating and smiled huge. Then again, as I held the door for you. Lopez Accord.
That is because she was in her customer service mode.
Yep.
That is not because.
That's not because she wanted to bang you, bro.
Yeah, especially while you were fucking scarfing a piece of pizza down your fucking throat.
So you think Lopez, and then the E is a 3 Accord. You think he has a Honda Accord, and
You
you
might
think
have one of those custom tags.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Lopez. Why is this in Kansas City? Oh man. Couple 60 and 64 looking for another couple. Leavenworth. We went to hang out. She is 60 and black. I am 64 and white. Fun loving and confident.
They put the least important details.
I know. That's what's so great about it. It writes itself.
All over at least 50% of these people have to be drunk.
Oh, they have to. There has to be on something.
Something. Yeah.
Something.
Some type of influence.
Birthday wish. Looking for a very well hung male. I'm talking 10 or bigger, black or white, for my woman to enjoy on her birthday next month. Serious inquires only, please.
It's not for him?
No, it's for his girlfriend. He probably wants to watch his girlfriend get fucked by a monster cock.
That cuck shit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What's your opinion on that?
To each their own.
To each their own, right? Yeah.
If you
it's in Leavenworth, too.
What is your opinion on that?
I mean, like, yeah, to each its own. If you're into that stuff, like, there's a lot worse things you could be into.
True.
There's a lot more healthier things you could be into than that, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the room while my friend was having sex with someone else.
How was that?
There were video games.
Oh, so you're just playing video games while your friend was getting pounded out?
Yeah, it actually wasn't that bad until the dude that she was banging was like, he just kept walking around the apartment naked, like he was trying to distribute the penis to all of us. Like, dude, I'm just here for the video game. It's like, she's my best friend, so it's like.
Was that a white guy or was it a black guy?
Yeah, it was a white dude.
Yeah.
He was weird. He was telling her that he was the devil and shit. I don't know if he was trying to scare her off.
Was she white?
Yeah, she was white.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, is she like, it'd be weird if she was black. Like, I don't think a black girl would be into them.
Well,
no, you're
done.
You're done. Yeah.
You need Jesus.
Yeah.
But no.
Get the fuck off me. Get out of me. Get out of me.
Yeah, he was basically, and then it was so terrible because I was already there to see this dude, and then he was talking shit on this dude, and he was trying to like talk down on him to persuade. And then my other friend Ree, she's just like, she's very innocent. She's this very bubbly, she's hella tall chick though, but it was bad, man. But I was just playing video games because she wanted to go back. We were about to go, and then she wanted to get laid, and then she was like, "You play video games?" And I was like,
in the same room.
You owe me.
Yeah. Jeez.
It was so, and then like, I don't even know why, like, I don't judge people. I know people have their own situations, but I would not invite a group of girls back to an apartment where I don't have a room.
Yeah.
Where I'm sleeping in the living room. And then, yeah, he was sleeping in the, and there's, I mean, whatever situation you're in is whatever, but to have the balls to invite a group of girls back to your
Good for you, dude.
He got it.
Good for you. You deserve that. No, you deserve that. If you have the balls enough to bring 3 women back to your place that you're sleeping on the fucking couch, and you do get fucking pussy from out, you do get pussy. Good for you. You don't. That's
successful.
That's on your friend.
He probably tells that story.
Oh, of course he does.
Yeah.
There was 3 fucking girls. I was walking around with my fucking dick in the air. I was
Yeah.
yeah. Shit. It was just all in the wind.
Fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucked one of them. It was great. Tried to fuck the other 2, but it didn't work. But it was okay, though. They were there, so it kind of counts. It was kind of like a 4-way. Yeah, they saw my dick, so it means it's all good. It means that it was a 4-way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love how that started off with like everyone probably was listening to that story and was like, oh, what a fucking weird dude. And then there was like, no. Congrats, bro. Like, no, you deserve that one. That was all you.
He just probably should have toned it down after he was slinging his dick around. Like,
Yeah.
The I'm the devil shit. He probably should have kept that.
Yeah,
to his
that's where
diary
he
or
like,
his
yeah,
journal.
that should have
His
stayed to
fan
himself.
fiction or whatever. Yeah.
That should stay to himself. We'll do one more and we'll end it after. Well, this will be the last one. I love these ones because I can always tell they're going to be like a little poem. Because they always have like the title of like a movie, the title of a shitty song.
You like some song lyrics.
Yeah. After all this time, ellipses. Why do I think of you every day? Ellipses. Miss you every day. ... Long for you every day. ... Dream of you almost every night. ... I know I am a fool. ... But I still love you. ... I know I will for the rest of my life. ... I knew you were my only true love from the day I met you. ... Never hurt repeating or letting you know. ... Emoji kissy face.
Throw it all away. He should have never wrote this.
No, you shouldn't have thrown. No.
He should have never.
See, this is
wrote
what I don't understand. Like, you know, like when guys like say like, I knew you were the one, like for the moment I met you, but then they always write like, but they are missing them. It's like, well, what did you do? Like, she clearly ran away from you.
True.
Fast.
And you don't even know anything about that person. You're throwing all of your fucking, I don't know the expression.
Those movie romantic.
Yeah, you're putting
feelings.
your everything into this person you don't even know them. You can sit down with them, everything's all cool, they looking good, but then once you meet them, they could be fucking insane. And then you just wrote this poem for a crazy person. You feel stupid. Your car is fucking keyed. Your tires are slashed.
And you're out about 4K.
Yeah, it's just. But I mean, some people probably, I don't know. Some people believe in that love at first sight, but I've never
experienced it. Not saying it's not real. I have friends that like they met in high school and they're still together.
Same, yeah.
But no, not from. That was never anything I saw.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
Definitely
not. All right. Well, look at that.
It's time.
We reached the end of this podcast. So again, I want to say thank you so much for helping me out and being a special guest on this episode.
No problem. It was fun.
Do you have any normally at this time we do plugs, or do you have any social medias that you want people to follow you on, all that good stuff?
The people don't need to see me in my costumes. I don't know. I
Why not?
Keycat Cosplay, KIKAT, and cosplay is COSPL.
You still doing that? Are you getting more into it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I'm setting up my house. I've been painting, and our house is kind of old, and so I just want to make it right. Because I want to get back into podcasting too.
Nice.
But so many things need to be done. My only place where I have 3 prongs is in the back room, and that room is a mustard yellow, and I don't want to use that to.
You're always welcome to use this. You're always welcome to use this studio.
Well, yeah, but I want my.
You want your own studio?
Yeah, I want my own space.
Yeah, it's nice to have your own space.
Yeah, and then like I have this house, and it's just.
I feel you.
I'm gonna get it together, but I'm gonna get back into it.
Good.
But
You always know, though. You always know. Just to get it started, to get it up and running, you always know you always got a helping hand over here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No problem. So anything else? Any other plugs or anything like that?
Nah, just wherever you always can find me a Keycat Cosplay.
Nice.
On anything. It's kind of.
All right, guys. If you guys gotten this far, just like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me at John D. Clouser. It's the same name as the name that you subscribe to on this YouTube channel. Yeah. Enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.